This is an exclusive video from WOLnews.com. Welcome to the 2010 Lycoming College Football Show. This is week number 2. Lycoming plays Westminster this Saturday at 1 o'clock, I believe the game is, and we're talking to head coach Mike Clark. And Mike, even though Rowan wasn't a win, there was a lot of positives that came out of that game, I thought, on offense and defense. The first one I noticed is Zach Klinger's first start and no interceptions. His passing rating was pretty decent. And the running game wasn't all that bad either.
Yeah, John, offensively we're encouraged. Certainly had a penalty or two that, nullified some extra yardage, but, unfortunately the penalties count. So, Josh's long touchdown, we don't get any points on that drive. It's a 21-yard gain instead of a 64-yard touchdown, so that absolutely hurts. But we had a goal to go into the game and be able to run the ball, and our two tailbacks carried it over 30 times combined, and that gave us a chance to hang around. And we didn't ask Zach to win us the game early. He's done a nice job. He's had a good camp, has been very consistent, and actually continues to get better every day. So he's had a pretty good week of practice so far, and there's no question that he can be a winning player for us at the quarterback position. So a lot of positives coming out of it. Obviously would have loved to have won the football game. We made too many mistakes. Personnel issues. We burned some timeouts because of it. Poor on third down and fourth down. And in the end, those are things that probably cost us the football game.
As I remember, it was like 17-0 at halftime and 24-0 at one point. But the second half, the team looked a lot different. What makes a team maybe switch modes from first half to second half? Do you make any big changes at halftime?
Nah, John, we didn't really make any significant changes, but we did talk about the fact that, they capitalized on a lot of mistakes that we mate. They scored a touchdown, then they got the onside kick, and then they get a field goal off of that. Late in the first half, we attempted to fake a punt, and they got the ball, and then they go down and punch it in right before the half. So those are two tremendous examples of momentum swings. Third quarter, we come out, we drive the ball, we have the touchdown nullified, we ultimately get stopped on fourth and less than a yard, and then they rip off a 73-yard touchdown run. So it wasn't, and they forced us into some mistakes, but we also, as a team, from myself down, we made some mistakes that, allowed Rowan to get out to a 24-0 lead. And, I think once our Chuck made the play, we had him backed up. We tightened up a little bit, defensively, although we didn't play bad defense all day. It's the one long run that really killed us. We knew that we could compete with them. We had some success running the ball. We missed some opportunities, and we got the touchdown by Chuck. We forced them to punt. We score in 3 plays. We forced a turnover, and at that point we absolutely had momentum during the game. So it's a little bit bittersweet. We're happy that we hung in there, that we didn't quit, but if you eliminate any number of mistakes throughout the course of the game, we feel that it's a game we could have won.
Mm-hmm. The defense, pretty young this year, but it seems like a defense that Lycoming College fans are used to. The defense sometimes scores, and they scored on Saturday.
Yeah, no, I tell Coach Weiser all the time that if they feel free to score as much as they'd like. So we want points, and if they come from the offense, we certainly hope that we're scoring. But defensively or special teams, those guys can contribute, and those are major, again, momentum swings. I think that when we were down 24-0, we could have packed it in, and Chuck kind of jump started us, and we held them again. And next thing you know, we scored, and another turnover. 10 of our points were generated off of turnovers. So that was defensively. We are a little young, but I tell you what, we can run. I think we're going to be physical, and Coach Weiser's a great coach. Coach Weber's been here a long time. Andrew Cohen's working with us this year, and defensively, we think if we stay healthy, we have a chance to be very good.
Well, the defenses that I can remember down through history are the swarming defenses, and this year it looks like there's a defense that the players like to just let it all hang out there.
No, you have to. I mean, look, obviously you have responsibilities on the defensive side of the football, but we have 11 guys over there who, while they're going to play fast, they know what they're supposed to do. They know, where we want to push the football or let people try to attack us so that we can get as many hats to the ball as possible, and those guys are doing a great job of it.
Westminster's coming up this weekend, and I was looking at your press notes, and we haven't played them, I think, since '71 or something like that. Weiser was on the team then. How do you get a team like that into Lycoming's schedule?
Well, and this week, the Westminster game is because of our league, the MAC agreed to play Westminster's conference in a challenge series. So every MAC school this week is playing a PAC school. Del Val's playing W&J. I'm not, to be honest, I'm not quite familiar with the rest of the matchups. We're kind of more concerned about what we need to do. But based on our place finishes a year ago, that's how Westminster and I are matched up for this year and next year.
Okay, so it is back-to-back, a home and away. I noticed they have a fairly good defense. I don't know how, is it Hiram or something like that?
Hiram, yep.
Hiram, I'm not sure how good they are, but they seem to, Westminster, give up a lot of passing yardage, but inside the 20, didn't give up any touchdowns. So they're a formidable opponent.
Yeah, defensively they're very good. And offensively they have some skill too. Their quarterback is an outstanding player, as well as their tailback. Pretty physical offensive line, but defensively, three senior linebackers who are good players. A pretty good player at the corner and at safety. They're a little bit younger up front and not the biggest group, but they do move around and do a nice job of running to the football. So we're going to have our hands full. They are a 1-0 team and we're 0-1. But again, we think that we so far this week we've had a good practice. We plan on having another one today, and hopefully by the time Saturday rolls around, we'll be prepared to play with, again, as a good 1-0 football team coming in here.
Well, it'll be interesting to watch Saturday's game, and everyone's looking for improvements in all positions, and then after Saturday, you get a week off.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get into a bye. I'm a big proponent of the early season bye. Not like last year where we started a week later and didn't have one, but a week 3, week 4 bye before you get into conference play, kind of really assess where you are and then have an extra week to get ready for someone. So, we don't want to look ahead, but, having a bye the following week is something we're not going to complain about.
Okay, thanks for talking to us, and good luck Saturday.
Yep, John, appreciate you coming out. Thank you.